What do you do when you see an avocado really high off the ground next to the freeway over a 15-foot wall? Well, you better hope you have a rack on your car. I got a rack. But that might not be tall enough, so you better have some stuff inside your car you can stack up on top of said rack. Get up there and pick the avocado, get some budwood. And luckily for me, I had never leave home without it. All my tools in a cooler. See how that works? I can pull all my tools out, put some beer in there if I want to. And I've got all my chainsaws right there. This is gonna act as my platform. I even was gonna use this if I had to. My twine, but I don't think I have to. I think I'm just within reach. So check this out. This is a cool tree. I've been watching this tree for a while. Anyway, it's the time of year to get some budwood. A little bit late actually, but I'm gonna go up, see what I can do here. Oh, this is sketchy. Sketchy. Gotta balance. Gotta balance. It's sketchy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my Dios mio. Oh, the wind's blowing hard. It's gonna blow me over. You gotta surf this thing. Oh, oh, oh. Got it. There it is. I'm gonna chuck it down. We're gonna examine that later. It'll be a soft landing. Are there any more? I figure whatever's over here is fair game, right? There's a couple more. I'm gonna get those off camera. I'm gonna get some budwood too, hopefully. Get this tree going and see if there's any. Oh, there's a whole bunch. It sure looks like a reed. I had this thing on video before and everyone thought it was a reed. I can just about climb up here now. Look, there's a little ledge. Look, look at this. Can I get up here? Oh, oh, heck yeah. Oh, oh my God. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Look at this. Everything that's oh look, there's an empty pool. Look, it's like an abandoned house. Go skate that pool. I figure everything on this side of the fence is fair game, right? The question is, how do I get it down there? This is, oh my God. This is a lot harder than I thought. Whoops. All right, for the poor video skills. I think I could throw this thing down where I threw the other one. Right down there. Yeah, soft landing. All right. Let's see if we get some more. Huh. Oops. At some point I gotta stop doing this. I'm gonna be too old. But today's not that day. I think this one's hanging over the edge. Right here. Oh, you see that? Oh. Okay, so I'll catch you on the way back down. See how many I get. See if I get some good quality budwood from the top of the tree. So I figured out the hard way that that's not a technique that you don't want to use when you're throwing avocados out of the tree next to the freeway. Because if the avocados, this is something really important to know. If the avocados hit this, watch. If they hit it harder. Oh, they hit it really hard. They go all the way out there, and then they get run over by the next car. So there's unfortunately some collateral damage from guacamole that would never be eaten. Right there, right on the white line. But we did get a few. It's a beautiful fruit. I'll get to a safer spot and see what it looks like. It does look a lot like a reed or a ball. Interesting. And before you roll out, make sure you check for money. It's your lucky day. My grandpa always said if you look down, you'll find money. So every time I look down, I find money and I think of him. And also look for avocados underneath the car. Oh, there. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, here they are. That's the best one right there. It's like the size of a softball.
And it really does look a lot like a reed. Could be reed. Reed is a very distinctive shiny leaf. It was really hard to tell with that tree. But it does have kind of that reed arrangement. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really shiny and kind of just shaped like this. Like it's not V'd so much. The foliage is really dense. But like I said, like this leaf here looks like reed to me. The fruit looks like reed. Maybe it's a reed, but maybe it's not. We don't really know. And here's all the variable fruit. And usually the reed, from my experience, doesn't have so much variability in size. So I don't know, but I've seen avocados have all kinds of variability. You know, sometimes you go to the store and you buy small ones for less and bigger ones for more. And also this is getting this kind of like, I don't know what you call this. Sometimes these avocados they lose their green on one side. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's sunburn. I don't know. I've seen it though on older avocados and trees. Of course, the birds or rats or both are nibbling, as evidenced here. But you know me, that won't stop me from enjoying these. And I believe that house is abandoned. I've seen these fruit drop on the freeway. And I figured why not stop and do some more investigation. I stopped once before, but I didn't really take any budwood or anything. So I got some budwood this time. Here's the flowering. Right here, it's just your typical flowering. Nothing different. New red growth coming out after the flower buds. And yeah, so I'm gonna propagate it, you know, and whatever. If it turns out to be a reed, I'll just sell some more reeds. Because reed is a great avocado. But also this tree, reed is a dwarf. And this tree is 35 feet tall. Reed is a semi-dwarf. And I haven't seen a reed that big, but maybe. Anyway, so we'll let them ripen up and see how they taste. And that's the end of the story. Well, there they are. Very reed looking like avocados to me. Looks just like a reed. It's really hard to say if it's a reed or not, unless I do some DNA sequencing on it. But anyway, it could be anything. It could be a reed lookalike. But right now it's middle of April, so I'm going to presume that these have been on the tree for like a year, on the tree from last April's flowering. And typically a reed, that's a little early to pick it. You really need to pick a reed like in May, June, July, August. But this one's ripening. You guys know about the toothpick test? I don't have a toothpick, but pretend this is a toothpick. So on really big, thick skins, which this is not that thick, the only way to really tell if an avocado is good or not is to impregnate it with or maybe penetrate would be a better word, with a toothpick or something sharp like that, and then you go through the thick skin. And if it goes in, then it's ripe and ready to eat, nice and soft. So if these avocados are picked too soon, they will shrivel and turn rubbery, and they are never good to eat. But this one, I can tell it's turning soft, soft to the touch. See my finger indenting into the avocado right there. So I'm gonna give it a try and see what it looks like here. Obviously, someone else had a little bit of the avocado before me, and see what it tastes like. And I can't really tell from taste alone if it's a reed or not. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Look at the seed to flesh ratio here. Small seed, big flesh. That's really, really good. And so that's a good thing. All right, let's open this thing up, see what it's all about. Can't really tell if it's a reed just from taste alone, because you could have variable taste between trees, and also the seasonality of the fruit is going to change the taste of the fruit. Let's see how easily the skin peels off. Peels off fairly easily. That's nice. It seems like the skin isn't quite as thick as a reed. It's peelable, but it's not super thick. But anyway, an avocado is an avocado, whether it's a reed or not. I'm excited about it. And here we go with the money shot. It's good, but it's mild, very mild. And that might be because it's just early in the season. These avocados will get more and more oil content. They'll get a richer flavor over time. And this would really be the earliest I'd ever expect a reed to actually soften to the point where you can eat it. But it's very good. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna propagate that tree, play around with it, see if it, put it right next to a reed, see if they homogenize and do the same thing, and that's it. Get a last little shot of all the ones I got, right next to all my beautiful orange Tangelos.